G'day, welcome back to the 40 channel. So today we're going to be putting these doors on, so we've finally got here.
Yeah.
Anyway, while Jack's been at school, I put all the door cards and the handles on and all that type of stuff, so they're ready to go. We're just going to put on our door latch and we'll lift them on and see how we go. Alright, let's get into it.
Let's go.
We've got a bit to learn about this 40. So last episode we got all the internals and all the hardware back in. So in this episode we're going to put all the trim and all the nice little bits and pieces on it. Give this door some bling. Let's get into it. I was pretty keen to sort of try to put that weather sheet over it. And I was looking around and trying to figure out what I was going to use for this black stripping that you normally see. And I didn't want to use silicone and that type of stuff. Well, I jumped online, had a look around, and so believe it or not, you can just buy the whole kit. So I just bought this online. I'm pretty sure I just picked it up off the bay. But this will work in absolutely perfect for exactly what I want to do. Alright, so the kit comes with your Weber plastic. Alright, so we're just going to follow this line right around. Put that Weber stuff on. Put the plastic sheet down. We've got all new plugs for our door cards. We'll put all that on and we'll be able to put it. So I'll just give it a quick clean down in those areas, some wax and grease remover to make sure that stuff sticks well. A little bit of dust and stuff that have been on here just from sitting around. So all I'm going to do is just wipe those areas that it's going to stick down onto. Righto, so I'm not exactly sure exactly where it has to go, but this guide here is going to give me a pretty good idea. But when I get up the top, I'll just sort of make it up as I go. Brand new little plastic lugs. They're all the ones we cut out when we were cleaning it all up. So we'll just put some new ones in. Righto, look at that. So these are the door cards that we're going to be making up out of Scott's door trim. In a previous episode we made up all new cards, so we used some MDF with the melamine backing on it, so that'll help add a bit of waterproofing to it. So going to use some Chemtools R25, which is just a spray adhesive. Spray the door card. A little bit nervous because as you saw what happened with the roof lining, once you stick, you stick. So you've got to take care of this type of stuff. Just lay down a bit of paper or sheet or something so you don't get any overspray. Right, one thing you need to do first, and this is pretty important, is you need to get your clips in. So I've got all brand new clips in. So put all your clips in before you spray the glue down and stick it down, because what will happen is if you try to put the clips in after, where it's glued you're trying to work that clip in and it's just going to make it a little bit more difficult. So do this and it'll make life a little bit easier for you later on down the track. Far smarter idea to put these clips on before we put the vinyl on. Then we push them on, like a little block, squeeze them on the rest of the way. That way they're right in the correct position. Alright, so we'll just spray it straight down and we'll leave it for about 5 minutes. I only want to spray where the foam is. Right, so we'll give it about 5 minutes and then we'll come back to it. Righto, time for the stick. The other benefit of having these little clips on is we can use them to hold and line it all up and position it. Righto, so now we're just going to put some slits in the corners so they can all fold around when we glue down the edges and use our staples that we've cut down. So we need to just trim around a couple of these. Just so it stays clear. Right now we're just going to spray around the edge of the vinyl and the edge of the door card, and then we'll fold it over and glue it down. Right, so we've left that about 4 minutes or so, so we're going to try and stretch as much as you can, stretch and pull that over, stick it down, and then we'll also use our staple gun to secure it in place and help it all hold. You see it just grabs and just sticks, which is excellent. We'll just throw a staple over here. Just a couple in that corner. You see I've just cut that vinyl just around some of these clips, just so that it's not going to get in the way later. Holds down beautifully. Right, so for your door handle and your window winder, we're just going to cut all the way through on an angle. We're just going to pull that over. So this goes around the window winder, the extra cushion, so we're able to save this one off the old door card. We'll just place that down, glue that on. Righto, look at that. That is awesome. I'm stoked with that. So this is Scott's handiwork. So this is the same guy that did my seats. He did the door cards, the seats. He also did some sun visors and the same stuff. So this will really tie in really nicely with the entire car build. I'm really happy with the way these came up. It's come up really nice around the corners. Yeah, I'm stoked. How cool is that? Let's do the other one. There you go. 2 for 2. And they've both come up awesome. So keen to get these on the doors and see what they look like. Now with the door card, it's ready to go on. So it's all finished off. This is pretty exciting actually. This really, so new clips, new trimming. Just line all those holes up. That looks so nice. Got our little rubber retainer, we've saved that. That'll go around our window winder shaft. Brand new window winder, and we'll put that on. Make sure you've got a little clip here. This actually came with it. It's really nice because there's no more wobbling or anything like that there. Righto. Window winder on. All I've got left now to do is put on our door puller. So I ended up buying genuine ones of these because you can buy aftermarket ones, but the aftermarket ones, they don't have this extra metal washer and support in here. Anyway, these are genuine. I bought these from Ben Keen. So Ben Keen's probably the most knowledgeable guys in 40 series that I've ever come across. So his wealth of knowledge that I've seen on the forum is amazing. Someone asked a question and he has the answer. The part closest to your door handle goes there, and then it folds back on itself and screws in. I actually left this in the sun just a little bit just to soften it all up to help me get that bend on it. So terrain tamer, I bought these from Mr. Land Cruiser, so we'll glue these down using the same thing we did before. We're using the 8401 from Chemtools. It held up really well and worked excellent. Before we do that, we'll just do a quick rub around the edge with some with a Scotch-Brite pad, clean it down with some wax and grease remover. We'll clean the seal with some wax and grease remover quickly, and then we'll glue it down. Just using a Scotch-Brite pad, just give it a quick rub around all the edges. Just help that glue bond a little bit better. Right, so a quick wipe down some wax and grease remover. A quick wipe down. Is there anything on there? Rapid stick 8401 from Chemtools, and that's what we're going to be using to glue down our door seal. Put a little bit of 8401 on both sides, so a little bit down here, a little bit on side the rubber. Just work your way around and our door seal will be on. Might actually pick this top corner here, we'll start here. Don't get it on your fingers, otherwise you'll be stuck like this. See, I'm just doing little sections at a time. We're not putting a huge amount on, we're just putting a very thin layer on. We don't want to go overboard. It actually goes quite a long way, this stuff. Righto, so when you're applying the Rapid Stick 8401, I just apply a little bit to both sides. Just get like a razor blade and we just smooth it out carefully on both sides so it's got a nice smooth layer of the 8401, and then just stick it down. So hold it down for about 20 seconds or so from rubber to metal, and after that it's stuck. And I'll just sort of lay that down. I'm just going to cut that, the exact spot where we need to be, with a brand new nice sharp razor blade. The sharper and the cleaner the cut we get, the better we're going to be able to glue these two weather seals together right at this point here. Righto, so that's door number 2 done. Pretty stoked at the moment, so I've got to I'll probably have to wait an hour or so, a couple of hours for Jack to come home, and then hopefully Jack and I can put the 2 doors up in the cruiser. Another exciting time. So grab that.
This?
Yep, put it on.
This ones?
Yep. So we're just getting these door latches on. Now there's going to be, I'm going to predict we're going to have a fair bit of adjustment to try to get these doors right and to catch and all that type of stuff. So don't do them up too tight, Jack. What Jack's done is just put a screwdriver in there to lever that that thread up so he could get the top one in, and now he can get the bottom one in. Tell you, Jack, one thing that this has done.
Yeah.
He's added about 20 kilos to the door. Bit higher?
Yep.
Okay, stop there.
20 bit.
Alright, so we're just going to adjust this now to try to get the door to close properly. Height's pretty bright. You can see that. Nice, Jack. Don't think you're getting first drive, but
Probably not.
How do you put it in? How do we get the seatbelt off?
you push the button that says press.
Oh, the bye.
Jack's getting the quarter window seal on. This will be the easiest window to get on, I think.
Nope.
Yes.
Doesn't seem to be matching up.
No, you got to work. So work from one edge and then come down. See this corner here? So keep coming down, and then actually this corner can come out and come in a fraction. Actually sort of bend it a bit. Jack's just putting some edge protection on so that every time we get in and out of the car we don't damage and chip it. Just using a dead blow hammer to tap it on. Righto, so we're going to put the seal on our little air conditioning vent. It's going to use the 8401, same as what we use for the door seals. Just do that edge there first. Just get a blade and we'll just sort of spread it out a bit. Okay, pop it back down on the ground. Right, there's a big hole here, so we're going to fill it up. Put this in. Oh, hang on. Put the pin in.
Yep.
In. Just put that spring in.
Okay. Nice.
All right. Yep. Oh, look, filled the hole up. Good job. Nice. Drilled a couple holes. Used a nutsert gun. Put the nutserts in, so that came from Tool King. Thanks, guys. Put in the speaker mount that we got from Drew. If you want to grab some of these, I'll put some details at the bottom. So using that nutset gun. Right, there you go. So they sit in there just perfectly, really neat. So your kick vent still works. How cool is that? I'm stoked with them. Now, if you wanted a set of these, contact Drew and he'll be able to hook you up. Genuine door hand bezel. So I was just waiting for this to turn up. The other one is just a little bit cracked, so we'll throw this back on. But before we throw it back on, so this is all faded and worn away. So what we're going to do is do a little bit of a trick. I'm going to paint this up with some nail polish. I've just went and gone and stole one of the kids' nail polish. This colour's pretty bright and red. Sinful colours. Well, I guess that's why God sent his son. We're all sinful, so we'll throw that on and we'll make it come up pretty nice, eh? Probably should have done this with the door off, but you know how it is. All right, we'll let that coat dry and we'll give it another one. Now I'll just clear something up. I don't normally play with nail polish, but I'm telling you, this came up sensational. Look at that. Brand new little door bezel on. Righto, so today in the mail I received a bottle of wine. Now it's not any ordinary wine, this is from Zonti's Footsteps. Totally stoked that I got this. This is pretty cool. Now, big disclaimer, I do not recommend drinking and driving, so just had to put it out there, okay? But anyway, Zonti sent me some Super Trooper wine. Now, I got the opportunity to be one of the first in the world to try some of this wine and let them know what I think. So what's really cool about this bottle of wine is it models a FJ40 on it, so the Troopy on there, so we know it's a diesel-based wine. Maybe that's not quite accurate. So the great thing is going camping this weekend, so I'll be able to take this bottle of wine out from Zonti's Footsteps, share it around and get their opinions on it, be able to share that back with Zonti's. So, thanks Zonti's, that's sensational. Another big achievement, which has been pretty cool, eh Jack?
Yep.
Doors on, door cards, rubbers, we got the trim seal on down the bottom, we got our air conditioning kick vents. Good job mate, well done.
Thanks.
So that's pretty much it for this episode. Well, not pretty much it, that is it for this episode. So feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, and next time, what do you reckon we should get on to next time?
Honestly, I reckon we should start the engine.
We should start the engine. It's been nearly 2 years, so we should fire it up. Anyway, that's what we'll try to achieve next video. This motor fired up, see if it'll blow a bit of smoke, which I'm sure it will. It's been sitting there for a while. Anyway, that's it for this episode, so take care of yourselves.
Thanks for watching.